An unusual animal hoarding story out of Farmington Hills tonight after dozens of cats were found living in one motel room.
Fox News' Camille Amiri joins us live with more on this bizarre story and how those cats were actually discovered. Camille.
Yeah, this is definitely a bizarre story, but what makes it unusual and interesting beyond just a regular animal hoarding story is that investigators are not charging this woman. They say that, yes, she had a lot of cats, and yes, they've taken the cats, but they said the cats were relatively well cared for, and believe it or not, she actually gets to pick out 3 and keep those 3.
Just gotten back off of work, and I was going to, around the normal way. And as I bent that corner, I had my windows down. It was a nice day, and I had smelled cat pee very strong, so I thought that was strange.
It was Friday, June 20th, the Motel 6 on Grand River in Farmington Hills. And as he got closer to room 132,
probably about 15 cats sitting outside of the door, walking around.
And then Parker Davis saw more cats inside the room. He called police so they could come check it out. The woman staying in the room, not happy about it.
She kept trying to smack my phone out of my hand, and I just kept kind of backing up to that far fence over there.
Police arrived and then animal control. Altogether, they took possession of 53 cats. Authorities say they were all in relatively good shape and relatively well cared for.
They had food and water, and there were litter boxes, and the lady that was staying in the room knew all 53 cats by name.
Mousy, Matilda, and Kevin, just to name a few.
I was shocked. I would have guessed probably about 30.
But no, 53, all in one motel room.
I mean, she was sleeping in her car. There were so many cats. There was no way to even sleep on any of the beds.
How did you know she was sleeping in her car?
She had her seat back. She had pillows set up in the back, and she was taking a nap in the car when I had walked past and seen all the cats.
Nearly all those cats will soon be available for adoption at the Oakland County Animal Shelter and Pet Adoption Center. So many layers to this story. Of course, the million-dollar question is how long was she staying in that room, and did they have house cleaning come in? I asked the employee here. She said the employee's been here since April, so she said at least the woman's been here that long. And as far as house cleaning goes, if you're staying here at the Motel 6 long-term, which some of these people are, you can actually opt out of the house cleaning. So that's how she got away with these cats, all these cats, 53 of them in one single motel room. Definitely a story that people will be talking about or meowing about tomorrow at the water cooler. Reporting live in Farmington Hills, Camille Amiri, Fox 2 News.
Yeah, this is a weird one, Camille, and I know with these animal stories, the only thing people heard is they'll be up for adoption soon. Any idea on when, and are you a potential adopter? I know you've been toying with the idea for a while.
No. You've been toying with the idea for me because you always say I need a pet. I don't think that's in my cards right now, but there are going to be 50 that are going to be up for adoption. They all have to be spayed and neutered. That's part of the problem, right? So they weren't spayed and neutered, so they were all mating, and more cats were getting in the room because there were more cats being born, right? So without going into a whole big thing on the birds and the bees, that's why there were so many, according to investigators. But really, anyone who wants these, I mean, you saw them in the story. They're cute, right? They're cute. They're meowing. The one named Kevin, we had to put him in the story, and some of those kittens too. So Animal Care and Control Adoption Center in Pontiac. You want to check them out. Jessica, I'm going to send it back to you. Have a good rest of your show.
All right, thank you. A little science lesson there from Camille. Thank you.